Hello and welcome to Barehanded Gaming. Today I'm going to show you guys my doctor build. This is the main healing deck I use when I play as the support healer for my team. This deck build works really well for Nightmare, Veteran, and Recruit. If you want to play it with no hope, it just takes a few minor adjustments and it'll fit right into no hope mode as well. Um, it uses a lot of healing efficiency cards, all of the support pockets to carry everything you need, and lots of trauma recovery as well. Before we begin, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. It helps out the channel a lot, helps me grow. And make sure you hit the bell notifications on so you don't miss a deck build coming up. All right, let's begin. So to start us off, we're going to use Support Scavenger. You can sense nearby support accessories, more support accessories spawn. This is a great card to start off with any healing deck, especially in No Hope. There is no free items laying around. There are supply crates here and there, but you won't find random pills laying around without a scavenger triggering that. EMT bag, plus 50% healing efficiency, very important in any healing deck. Group therapy, when you use a medical accessory, all teammates heal for 8 health. So group therapy does trigger off of healing efficiencies as well. So this will be doing an additional 4, so 12 healing health to all of our teammates whenever we use a medical accessory. Shoulder bag, plus 2 support inventory, negative 5% move speed. That's going to help us carry more bandages, pills, first aids. Poultice, when you use a medical accessory, the target heals for an additional 20 health over 30 seconds. A great early card to have. If you are only using bandages, this gives you the extra 20 health. It basically makes your bandage into a first aid. Fanny pack, plus 1 support, plus 15% trauma resistance. Again, we want to try and hold as many bandages and pain pills as we can throughout the level. Antibiotic ointment, plus 25% healing efficiency. When you use a medical accessory, the target gains 10 temporary health. So, like I mentioned before, we want as much healing efficiency as possible with as many pockets as possible to make sure our teammates survive as long as possible. Medical expert, plus 50% revive speed. When you use medical accessory, it also heals 1 trauma to the target. Team effects, plus 15% healing efficiency. Moving down, experienced EMT, a fantastic card to always have in any support healer. When you use a medical accessory, the target gains plus 10% maximum health, stamina, and stamina regen until the end of the level. Boxo bags, so this is going to be your last support pockets. Negative 10% health, team effects, plus 1 team support inventory. If you can get your teammates to use this as well, that's even better for you and your team. Fit as a Fiddle, team effects, plus 20% bolstered health, plus 5 team health. So what Fit as a Fiddle is going to allow you to do is receive the excess health you may be using. So like if you use a first aid and you're way over top of their maximum health, this is going to help at least apply some of that over top so you're making the most use out of all the extra health you have. Medical professional. First aids and defibrillators also recover 15 trauma damage and 1 extra life. So you want to try and use first aids as much as you can. That's going to help your team recover that trauma damage, which is a huge hindrance, especially in Nightmare and No Hope. Field Surgeon. When you use a medical accessory, it also heals 3 trauma to the target. So if you do use first aid, you will be healing 18 trauma per use, which is amazing. So that's basically a whole health bar, or health little chunk there you see. Moving down, well rested, plus 20% team overheal, plus 5% team healing efficiency. So it is a minute amount of team healing efficiency, but again, if your melee user is running this, this is going to increase as well because it is a team effect. The team overheal is great as well. So if your healing accessory doesn't reach maximum health or go past it, it's not going to trigger bolstered health, but that's where well rested comes in. So the overheal will still convert over the trauma damage to temporary health as well. And last but not least, inspiring sacrifice. Team effects. When you or a teammate becomes incapacitated, all teammates heal for 20 health over 15 seconds. So this is a team effect, which is great because if you or any other teammates add this on, instead of I think it's 1.5 health per second, it'll stack to 2, 3, 4, depending or how many teammates decide to line this up with you. It's a great incapacitation card to keep your other teammates alive while you're down. So that would be the entire build I would use for Nightmare and below. So Nightmare, Veteran, and Recruit. If you wanted to change around a few cards, what I would suggest is probably the last three cards here. I just kept them for Nightmare mode. I love Inspiring Sacrifice. I found it to always be a clutch helpfulness. Now, what I would suggest to change for the last part of the deck is the last three cards to make it more acceptable for no hope mode. So we're going to remove Field Surgeon because it doesn't heal much. Well Rested and Inspiring Sacrifice. What I would suggest for the three cards for No Hope right off the hop would probably be Pumped Up. Getting those additional pain meds helps because again in No Hope there are no free single items laying around, but there are loot crates. Second, I would choose between Miraculous Recovery or Combat Medic. Miraculous Recovery is good because we have bolstered health, so the extra stuff we do get will still be useful. And if you do get, I think it's called Pure Chaos, I think it reduces your healing by 75 or 50%. I can't remember what it was. Let me know down in the comments below if you can remember for me. This would help counteract that, but I'm a man of consistency, so I would prefer Combat Medic. Use speed being faster is great for applying first aids faster in the middle of combat, so you can still help your teammates clear the ridden. And applying additional 20 health when you revive them is also helpful. So I would probably put on Combat Medic. And then last but not least, an absolute must is Needs of the Many. Team effects, +1 team extra life. In No Hope, you do not get free life, so you need this for your team. It gets a little tricky though when you add this card though, because you have this one with negative 10% health, and you have Box of Bags with negative 10% health. I mean, as a doc, you could always keep yourself up, so low health isn't too much of a concern. But if it was, what I would recommend is taking out your least favorite card from the deck and either adding Canned Goods, which adds 40 health and negative 30% stamina, or Hydration Pack, which does 25 health and negative 15% ammo. I would choose Hydration Pack personally. The ammo capacity is less of a downfall for us than the stamina. We aren't there to try and clear mutations or ridden. We're there to heal our team. Yeah, so that is the doctor build. You're going to notice I don't have much for revive cards because there are a lot of different revive things that you can do with doc. I'm a firm believer that the playstyle of doc should be your teammates should not be falling down. You should be healing your teammates frequently enough that they don't fall down. I mean, minus the accident of an exploder taking out your team or a tall boy hitting you around the corner. Your teammates should be alive and well and healthy enough that they're never falling down and that these revive things should be necessary. In my opinion. In my opinion. Now, in terms of cleaners, what I would suggest, and I'm sure everyone knows, top of the list, Doc. Doc can heal each teammate for 25 health once per level, plus 15% healing efficiency, and team effects plus 20% trauma resistance. So with all the healing efficiency cards plus hers, I think you get up to about 110 10%, 120%. Let me know down in the comments below which one it is. I can't remember off the top of my head here. And then second choice is mom, just because one, she has the +1 support inventory, and her team effects plus 100% team revive and 20% team health decay. So using pills or even using first aids with the ointment gives you extra shields. And mom granting 25 temporary health when a teammate is incapped is a beneficial shield. Stops 2 ridden hits, basically a no hope or nightmare. Thank you so much for watching Barehanded Gaming today. Uh, If you found the video informative, make sure you share with your friends. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. It helps the channel grow a lot. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Cheers.